I think we're gonna crash. The driver's sneaking in the car is still intact. It was only minor. Oh, that's the end of that. Good, that's the end of that, as I know. There are some things you don't know.
When I ride, chunky for life, baby. to get older. Man, it got colder. I just got a shoulder. Licks away, got licks in Pakistan. Boys don't understand virtual reality caravan. Double marble flows around me. Every time I come in, they want to sign me. Got the little wheel diamond grills of a win. In the bin, nigga can't forget the den. Down the rubies, I'm watching on the movie. Drop the top of sky, then you know I'm in the jacuzzi. Then I'm swerving, man, it's getting hot. My last name Lim, I'm dropping my title off the line. David Taylor.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades, only Impala. Caller, get tonight. The road tight, got ice. I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I hit the highway, everything's my way. I'm all day, every day, all day. Ain't no way, boys tend to stop as I slide through your neighborhood. Chop, 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 heading straight to the top. I only play the win, about to close up shop. So stop it. Again, once again, beat the misses I seen. Take the levels that you devils can't comprehend. Big body beams, as I floss through the side. Big leans, now what you talking about? Close your mind, as I sell lost scores, screaming shy. My similes and metaphors, man to the doors. I constantly close out. Lord, no, ain't no time to play. Compass.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades, only Impala. Caller, get tonight. The road tight, got the ice. I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
Pull a meal, in the day ain't even have the deal on your. Every day I just be sipping chamomile, mass appeal. Everybody show up cause they know I'm here. Every week I be on the. She think it's at a feel. Up in my business, pull up in my crib. I got people acting like they train for. Asking for forgiveness, I never said you have it. Pulling all these, but do you really want attention? Photo shoot the second I go out. Catch me chillin' with Offset and Lulu out. You gotta give a resume so I can see what you're about. Yo, snatch up your camera, I need space like astronaut. Please don't make me pull up on you like Tom Sawyer. Like to get right to the point. And my sneakers match my sweater. I got hella sauce like soy. Like my dad, I'm the man. Don't wanna see me mad. What you doing is you lost. Go ahead and call a cab. Hey, yesterday my mother called me. She told me that she be worried about my food and what I eatin'. I told her it's calamari. When I got no plans, sipping on it after dinner. You say you hang with the man, I see him when I'm in the mirror. Pull a meal, in the day ain't even have the deal on your. Every day I just be sipping chamomile, mass appeal. Everybody show up cause they know I'm here. Every week I be on the. She think it's at a feel. Up in my business, pull up in my crib. I got people acting like they train for. Asking for forgiveness, I never said you have it. Pulling all these, like do you really want attention?
Diamonds on my wrist got her attention. When I pulled up in that drop top, funds worth Bentley. I heard Jermaine got me in her mentions. I am a Martian, I am not from this dimension. No. All of this water dripping on my paddock like I wrenched it. For your daughter, I won't test her back, she in detention. Drip, drop, Gucci socks, bought my bitch a Vinci. No TikTok, Rolex watch, plain Jane keeping it simple. Young, rich, in the trap, ain't going for a chopper flip. On my way up to 8 figures, I don't need no police, my neck on freeze, nigga, my dog breathe.
Pull a meal, in the day ain't even have the deal on your. Every day I just be sipping chamomile, mass appeal. Everybody show up cause they know I'm here. Every week I be on the. She think it's at a feel. Up in my business, pull up in my crib. I got people acting like they train for. Asking for forgiveness, I never said you have it. Pulling all these. Do you really want attention?
right now. Evidence. Rocker Irish Science and DJ Babu, the Violator
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound. We all live on stage. Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
Check it out, you now rocking with the best.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound. We all live on stage.
We do it for you.
Dazzling, dilated,
We do it for you. We do it for
display a new sound.
Basic mathematics, add, subtract. Me and the mic, we got this animal attraction. Mid-city out to Manhattan, ain't nothing fancy. Yellow cabs pass me by, I called it Lancey. My team moving through lights, cameras, and action. Thoughts to ideas, designs to manufacturing. And still Travolta, I'm still Samuel Jackson. Blasted, live on stage is where it happens. Step to the zone, spotlight on, the sights on, all lives on. Turn the tables and the mics on. Fans clap and rock and they scream out loud. This time I give it back and applaud the crowd.
Dilated, display a new sound.
We all live on stage.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
Check it out, check it out. You now rocking with the best.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
We all live on stage. We do it for you.
You know we break barriers, redefine the coast. Yo, determined like John Walsh, America's most. Evidence, say my name out of self-defense. Catch me on stage with Be Real off 2 bent. You almost famous. We got that call themselves Band-Aids to keep their feelings painless. Nothing to lose, got only to gain this year. Out of control, cars with 6 gears. Flow for my peeps and peers. You know we taking live on stage to new levels this year. I'm not here to chase fans, I'm here to rock for people who feel my band. Connect dots across the land.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
We all live on stage.
Live on stage.
Dilated, display a new sound.
You now rocking with the best.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
We all live on stage. We stay
You
and now who cuts into Alchemist instrumental.
This is what it is,
Live on stage. Their lessons not taught, their kids will still learn it. It's not hot, but cats. Pro Bowl selectors, primetime announcers, fans and promoters, bartenders and bouncers.
throw a jab at these cats, quick to counter. Clockwork how precise, the heist gets encountered. Taking over, set the pace for new seasons. People questioning my loyalty for no reason. Treason? Never backed out of my team. Fake expansion anthems loose on the streets. As for beats, keep them sharper than cleavers for me. This is the elite, true indeed, we're playing for keys.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
We all live on stage.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
You now rocking with the best.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
We all live on stage. We do it for you.
Dazzling, dazzling, dilated, display a new sound.
DJs will run out of luck.
Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound. Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound. Dazzling, dilated, display a new sound. Dazzling,
She thinks I'm guilty of this crime. I don't think I'll wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's so far. It seems like a flaw in design. I seek you out and you never seem to have the time. Mirage, so careful now. Too close, you're finding out. Is it me being blind? Notice that I'm kind. Now I'm pacing too fast to speak. It's me. So fine. I was only looking to be with you now. So take it or leave it. Take it or treat it. I don't know why I do this to myself. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I just want everybody to have a good time. I really do.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's New York taking on Sacramento. To the middle. Here's Gordon.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Fry. Over Gordon. That misses off the backboard. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Now here's James. Pass to Gordon. Kicks it out to James. From deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
And Mitchell drops them both. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the second.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus.
Look at that jam! Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Come on, the precision passing of James. Incredible watching him thread the needle in the pick and roll.
The tray. Griffith can't get it to go. Middleton inside the three-point line. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Gasol with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Here's Griffith. Takes a three. McGee a screen. And that one's good. Griffith has got his first basket.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
The drive by James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And, Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And, Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Back to Gordon. Rebounded by Marion.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Pass to Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for Aaron Gordon. And with Bamba, in addition to his crazy length, you also get a player who's extremely smart.
How about getting scholarship offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard? You can see him thinking on the court. He's deliberate in the things that he does. Bright, bright future ahead for him.
Stolen by Middleton. Outside Gordon. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brown drives in. Here's Bamba. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's already a second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of early foul trouble.
Sacramento making a switch here. Nance a screen to the paint. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Gasol. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gordon a screen. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Sacramento trails by 6. They set the pick. AI right side. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. But they recover it. Outside Russell. Over to the wing. AI outside. Clock at 6. Another shot. Here's Bamba. And Gasol sends it back. They retain possession. Inside. Here's Bamba.
This is why Gasol was Defensive Player of the Year. In 2013, the innate ability to affect shots without fouling.
And Chris, you look at Marc Gasol and how he has transformed over the years, gone from a big body inside to a slim and sleek center.
Think about it. Marc has been so effective into his latter years because of slimming down. He's focused on his health now, and it's helped his mobility and I say playmaking. I mean, look, this guy grows his own vegetables in his backyard. That's how dedicated to his health he is.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New York. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray, no good. New York leading by 8. Here's Peterson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Bamba. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Here's Tucker. Here's Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for New York. AI outside. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And New York will come the other way. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. From deep. New York, no good that time either.
Jeez. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
I don't know, but one thing I do know is that he'll hear about that shot during the next time out.
Mitchell outside. A 3-pointer, no good. New York leading by 8. Pass to Howard. Stolen by McGee. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Griffith. And it's off from 3-point range. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here is New York. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
New York shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Seems weird, doesn't it, to call Howard an old school type player? Because, see, Webb, I remember when he was considered new school.
Oh, yeah, I do too. That's when I played against him. Yeah, the explosiveness at his size that back then felt new. But he was your classic back-to-the-basket rim-protecting center. And once you feed him the ball, it was rarely coming back out.
Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
You think about his career. He's been a dominant presence for so many years. That's Dwight Howard. He came into the league right out of high school, played all 82 games, and played well.
McGee a screen, and he's good on the 3-ball. Griffith has got 5 now.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And C-Webb, you know, so many people talk about Howard's injuries, but he played in all 82 games in each of his first 4 seasons in the league.
Well, yeah, that's how you get the nickname Superman. He's looked invincible. Look at the way he's built, like a brick wall. You guys have ever been that strong and that athletic.
Darryl Griffin. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York leading by 6. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's the screen. Off the pick.
Oh, did you see that?
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Up top, Tucker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Howard can't hit.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing. Those 2 things that he possesses. Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Inside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Sacramento trails by 4. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for New York. Here's Griffith. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Griffith has got the first bucket of the third here for Sacramento. And so here is New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron drives in. No good on the shot. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They get it again with a tie. And the layup good by McGee. It's all knotted up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pulls up on the wing. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. McGee's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Orchestrating this offense, James, so crafty at distributing the rock. He hasn't been his best this quarter.
To the inside, Gasol. And there's the 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Sacramento making a switch here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. McGee a screen. Out to AI. He squares up and sinks it.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
They've shown some character tonight. There was no quit in them, even when they were down big. Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Sacramento with the ball. A 2-point game. Stolen by Middleton. That's tipped. Pass to Fry. The shot will not fall. And New York will come the other way. Here's James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Down low. It's tipped. Murray outside. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his third foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Gasol. New York leading by 4. Pass to Holiday. James up top. He has 5. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Evans. Sacramento again missing.
Man, low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
And sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Sacramento making a switch here. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter.
Jaylen Brown. Sacramento.
For New York, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Just nothing going right for him at the line. He's lost some confidence up there.
And a wide open look for James. New York, no good that time either. Marion outside. Let's go. Sacramento gets it back in a new 24. Stolen by Holiday. The drive by James. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Marc Gasol, a force on both ends of the floor. You forget, Greg, that he's won a Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, Gasol doesn't really wow you on defense with what he does. I mean, he gets blocks, but it's really his positioning and his rotations are what make him so great. Always involved in plays, and he just seems to be able to protect the rim and a terrific team defender.
Free throw good, LeBron. Some changes for Sacramento. And both free throws good for James.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to McGee. Rejected by Gasol. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that?
It's got 5 points so far.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York.
18.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going.
Please don't try to play us.
New York leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Pass to Gasol. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gasol's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. McGee with it. Defended by Middleton. Got a piece of it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Griffith. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Lob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
But they've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
A different look for New York. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Here's Valanciunas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Sacramento trails by 9. Griffith. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
McGee a screen. Down low. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Markkanen good.
Getting better at realizing when to penetrate. Give Markkanen the lane, and he's happy to take it.
Pass to Fry. Inside. And a fast break now for New York. He tries for 3. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Drains it from beyond the arc. And New York leads by 14.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside, Antetokounmpo launches it. Kept alive by Sacramento. Down low. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Out to AI. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
That's good from Tucker. That one is no good. And he nails the 3rd. Ball's knocked loose. Sacramento trails by 16. Pass to Griffith. Marketh it. Back to Tucker. It's hauled in by Fry.
Oh, sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run. And a wide open look for AI. The long distance three is buried.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Here's Griffith. No good on the quick three. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. New York leading by 19. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
McGee's shot is off. AI outside. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That's good from Tucker. Both free throws good from Tucker. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's tipped. Back to Adebayo. Shot to end this cold run. It's rebounded by New York. Lets it go from deep. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Count it.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
From deep, Evans buries it from three-point range.
Well, he got to contest Evans from deep. I mean, his three-point jump shot has come a long way.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. Here's Nance. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it.
Back to Tucker. From deep three-point range, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.
Girl, just choose a side. What is it that's so difficult for you to decide? You know it's do or die. Oh yeah, I wait for this. They don't know what I would risk. I paid the price for this. I would give my life for this. She's down to spend the night. She's barely put enough fight. I know this ain't right, but I'ma blame it on the life.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. We've got Providence and New York. Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Providence. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Gasol. At the elbow, it's James. Moves back up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Providence will go the other way with it. Richmond for three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here is Holiday. Stolen by Bird.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And the three ball is good. Bird's got his team on the board to start the game for Providence.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Here's Fry. Off the pick. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
James outside. Doesn't go for him. And Providence will go the other way with it. Stolen by Gordon. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. New York, no good that time either.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. It feels he is as good as any other guard in our league. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
Holiday with it. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. LeBron outside. Pass to Gasol. Can they get it? And he hits the jump shot.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Providence leading by 5. On the wing, Bird. It's Fry atop the key. Back to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. Providence needs to get a shot off. No good from Fry.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
That's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
And that one's good. James.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Richmond outside. Back to Lillard. Back to Richmond. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:22 left to play in the first. Here's Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond.
That's his first.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
1:16 left here in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Fry at the elbow. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, just carving out a look in the mid-range area. Fry showing he's not just a long-range bomber.
Poked away. LeBron is doubled. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Pass to Rollins. Over Gasol. The shot by Rollins, no good.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
LeBron with it. Covered by Lillard. And here's LeBron outside.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tool.
We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
And one thing that's important is they're making good on the chances they're given.
That's his second personal.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned indoors one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
Here's James. Following the score by Providence. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's great use of size and length. Tough down low when guys are battling for that board.
New York trailing. Pass to Wiggins. And Providence now pushing it up. Lillard with the ball. Trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
For 3, Richmond. Another 3 for Providence.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
To the inside. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Providence shooting their first free throws of the game. And New York making a change here.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. You really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Pass to Wiggins. New York working now with the fresh shot clock. To end the run. On the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
One shot.
Well, Wiggins, young in his career, but he's already giving lots of defenders headaches night after night.
Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
The shot's good. That's 7 points for Damian Lillard.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Count that one. You know, Greg, the game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall. The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways, but, you know, his motor doesn't always rev high enough to take advantage.
Pass to Lillard. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Richmond left side. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations. It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York trails by 11. That one from long range. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Picked by Markkanen. Here's Tucker. Hands it from downtown. Tucker's got 6.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
New York trails by 8. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Screen by Howard. And a wide open look for AI. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. That shot off. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. On in. And so it's the visiting team, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Gordon a screen. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Out to the right wing. Holiday inside the line. Goes up again. Kicks it out to James. Fires the three.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
And finally, that one's good. LeBron's got the first basket of the second half here for New York.
Well, it took 4 tries, but they get their first bucket in the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard outside. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Richmond. And Damian Lillard, good for the three. Lillard's got 10.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Here's LeBron. Count that bucket. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Fry. Nice ball movement by Providence. Here's Bird. And count it from 19 feet away. He's got 9. New York trails by 7. Middleton for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
Richmond with the bucket.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now LeBron. He's got 7. Gasol. Larry Bird grabs the miss.
Well, we know this about Aaron Gordon, guys. The athleticism has always been there at an NBA level. Now he's paired that with the improved shooting from a year ago, and that turned into his best year as a pro, and I believe he's a budding star.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left to play in the third. Nobody near Lillard. Offline with his 3. And with Gordon, he even made a bid for an all-star spot.
Well, agreed. I thought he had a solid case to be an all-star, Kev, and he knows that he is the focus of opposing defenses now, and he had to adjust his game to where he can produce while being double-teamed and sometimes trapped on the catch.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Here's Tucker. New York, no good that time either.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Richmond outside. Lillard, right side. Count that one. Lillard's got 14 points.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gasol. Gordon trying to break loose. Another shot. Misses the layup.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots.
And so it's the visiting team. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Tucker. And AI throws it down.
Anticipation by Wiggins jumpstarts the fast break, and you'd think with his athleticism, he'd pick up some more of these.
Richmond with the bucket.
Boy, that is not the shot they were hoping for, but they'll take the result.
Down low. Here's Markkanen. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And the basket by Lillard.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Howard. Out to AI. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 10 points for AI. Providence leading by 12. Lillard attacking. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score. And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Here's Tucker. And didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Wiggins drives in. Richmond with the defensive effort. Here's Bird from about 19 feet. And another basket for Providence.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, and the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Pass to Fry. Shoots over Markkanen. And here's Bird from the arc. New York trails by 18. AI outside. Markkanen in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Right wing. For 3, Fry. And so here is New York. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And the shooting mechanics that Markkanen has are just phenomenal. His form, the release point, everything, it looks good every time it leaves his hands.
And this is where it can get a little personal.
You gotta love seeing this, though, right? Your turn, my turn. They're going at each other.
Knocks it loose. Over to the wing. 11 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Providence leading by 15. 3-pointer, Bird. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Got a hand on it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They recover it. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Tucker. New York moving the ball around. Fades away. Here's Howard. Off target at the rim. "14 feet away. Again, the miss by Bird. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Bird for three. Off on that one. And so Providence takes the win. This was a very strong showing.
Hey, touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah. We on it. Oh, yeah. Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Yo, chose, cause I'm popping. We can spot a lane, cause we not them. No, we not them. I got a light skin. The Asian Calais on the beat, make the bass hit like a young bubble in a waist. But I'm really trying to see how to face it. Buy my chicken, my chalupas. Ayy, make her with the roof up. Ayy, backflip, make her do stunts. Ayy, in the really tuned up. Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it. Yes, no, I came for the around. Yes, mommy looking mad, depressed. I'm young, black, handsome, and fab. But let's get so fabulous. See you mad as what you say and what you doing ain't adding up. Do a ring around the squad, make her the butt. She see we own it, now she can't pass it up. No way, we own it. You looking in the eyes of the chosen. Hey, don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Hey, field goal, kick a ride, watch it going. I'm a going touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo, we come through. Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah. We on it. Oh, yeah. Touchdown on the PJ. Last night was a blur, I'm on replay. Hot and ready like Caesar's pizza. You know I can't fight the demons. She run her hair through my lies, but she wanna rise. I love it when you call me Papa, the doctor. My name's Chang, I do what I want to. Eyes on money, but I'm focused on you. Body full of tattoos, I make her kiss the ink. Little broke her nose if my don't stink. Had a staring contest with the devil, he blink. Told my ex bye-bye, we are not in sync. Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's New York and New York. And so off the tip, it's New York. Valanciunas with the ball. Rejected by Gasol. Back to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Second chance shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. And Marc Gasol, a force on both ends of the floor. You forget, Greg, that he's won a Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, Gasol doesn't really wow you on defense with what he does. I mean, he gets blocks, but it's really his positioning and his rotations are what make him so great. Always involved in plays, and he just seems to be able to protect the rim and a terrific team defender.
And he makes that one.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Here's James. And Oladipo pulls it down. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Here's Gasol. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
To the inside. Stolen by Holiday. Pass to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Yeah, not many are finishing better than LeBron James around the rim. Too strong and too good.
And Oladipo. Oh!
Yikes! Wow. Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
And here's Gordon. Back to James. It's rebounded by New York.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Oladipo right side. Here's Valanciunas. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Howard. That's tipped. Pass to Teague. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. There's the triple. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Middleton. Floats it up for James. Kicks it down to Middleton. Puts up a 3. That shot no good. So New York will take it the other way. New York moving it around. And he makes good on the layup.
Good concentration down in the post. Howard showing great poise amongst the tough defense.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Gordon. It's deflected.
You need more of this from Patterson. Such a big frame inside. I like to see it when he's swatting it away.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ferguson. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Here's Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the wing, James. Gordon a screen. James with it. Now guarded by Len. Back to LeBron. Shot to stop the drought.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
Inside. Here's Patterson. Good work defensively by Gasol.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gordon's got his first points in this one.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Here's Gasol. Misses from close range. New York leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him.
At the line.
And James drills them both.
And it's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York.
Please don't try to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their deep.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
New York trails by 3.
Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, acts as a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. New York leading by 3. Pass to Ferguson. Here's Mozgov. Antetokounmpo defending. Now Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
AI in the post. Comes up empty down low. New York moving it around. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Tucker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
New York trails by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
And New York making a change here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Out to the right wing. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
With the floater, here's Tucker. Pass to Howard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York leading by 3. Down low. Here's Powell.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Another shot. The shot missing. Excellent D from Howard. And a fast break now for New York. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Pass to Powell. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
He just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Oladipo misses. New York with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to AI. Screen by Howard. Here's Tucker. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Howard. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Back to Powell. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Patterson, the screen. Here's Oladipo. And the layup's good off the glass.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. Out to AI. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Tucker's got it all tied up now for New York.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, will he be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers. Not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
Stolen by Markkanen.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
Here's Markkanen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Wiggins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. New York trails by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out to Turner. Pass to Hardaway. Patterson, the screen. Can they get it? And that one drops. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
A That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway. They're absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
With 1 on the clock. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
An incredible turn of events. It is bedlam here in the...
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. New York ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Markkanen in the corner. Over Howard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
When you think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table, that's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you in transition. He's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
Howard, that's good.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
AI right side. Here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Howard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Howard's got the lead back up to 8 now for New York. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
Oladipo with the block.
And the athleticism of Oladipo, woo, flying off the ground and throwing that one away.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. New York calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's Howard, top of the key. And a fast break now for New York. Lob pass to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Antetokounmpo. Screen by Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Gordon. Holiday with it. Gasol a screen. From deep. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Left side, Gordon. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Yeah, mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor and the open man.
Well, sometimes it just takes an opportunity in the NBA, and Aaron Gordon has made the most of it. Since taking over that power forward role full-time, he has shown remarkable improvement. Plays with more confidence and aggression on offense and has transformed himself as a player.
Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by New York.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
Here's Gasol, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. To the middle, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Offensive rebound. Gasol. No one near James as he lets it go. Kept alive by New York.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Gordon a screen. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. New York trails by 7. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Here's Gordon. It's deflected. Right side Teague. Now Mozgov. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And now here comes Teague leading the break. LeBron drives in. Here's Gasol. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Snatched up to the inside. Out to Hardaway. Goes back up. Stolen by Middleton. And they're pushing it up. Hardaway with the steal. And finished off by Oladipo.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Screened by Valanciunas. Rebounded by Howard. New York trails by 5. Pass to Teague. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Knocks it loose. New York on D. It's tipped.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Oladipo on the wing. The shot comes out. Nice D from Valanciunas. And a fast break now for New York. New York, no good that time either.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Valanciunas. Yes!
So that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
New York calls timeout. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here is James. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, LeBron James lives for the big moment. Another one there.
New York with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Screened by Valanciunas. Outside, Antetokounmpo. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo for 3. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
The drive by James. Count it!
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. New York calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Off the inbound. Money!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And that's going to... Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's New York. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And so here is New York. James right side. Gasol. It's rebounded by New York.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Howard. Stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the first points here in the overtime period for New York. Poke loose. Right side, Gordon. James outside. Gordon a screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And stolen by LeBron. Middleton on the wing. Gasol a screen. And stolen by Howard. To the middle. Back to Antetokounmpo. Screened by Valanciunas. Teague with a clean look. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And that is a huge part of the game for someone to step up. It happened to be one Jeff Teague.
Pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And New York leads by 3.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the inside. Howard. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
Gordon a screen to the paint. The kick out to LeBron. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Down low. Stolen by Gordon. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. New York calls timeout. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Outside Hardaway. Can't knock in the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the way Mark plays, similar to his brother Kyle, a soft shooting big man with phenomenal length.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. Fight all the way through, even to the bitter end.
So it's New York picking up the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean,
Straight from Guerrilla Army, tracks in harmony. My nut orchestra blowing fuses. Your amp can't hold this music. It's booming. I'm in my truck cruising. 97 tuned in. The latest news is nuts. New album is ruling. Y'all verse the nuts. You got a big chance of losing. There's no escaping this. Or confronting the union. So stop fooling yourself and feel these. Cause no one's ready to deal with us. What? No escaping this. Escaping this. Worldwide. No escape. No one's ready to deal with us.
Don't be humble, it's better to pull. Believe you eligible, get left like a vegetable. Man, it's crazy and there's no escape. It's turned into a police state. The average cat don't even know his fate. Walk around like he hurting something. And there's nothing that he got to say that's even worth discussing. Listen to me, it's better to be lined up with honor soldier than to never be free. Young out here losing their dads. In the battle, others turning to every other country. Don't let history repeat itself. That's how the devil plan to keep his wealth and feed himself. I'm the New York power hitter. Hit the devil in the take his manhood and all his glitter. Got ready to bust. No one's ready to deal with us. No escaping this. 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 No escaping this.
surely witness. I'm from Keta, but I've been in Mount Goof doing business, moving vicious, cause I see the cycle getting repetitious, and plenty of sleeping with the fishes. It's really getting ridiculous. Most folks are envious, or they either scared and in fear like insidious. Time's been ugly, but now they just hideous. Everybody's a they trying to hide themselves from us. I'm just being me, never switching for the bucks. I'm in y'all's playing, so I'm something no man can touch. I've been going ham like I'm playing in the clutch. Got the Kyrie step back when actors acting up. Been this way since a pup. You can't even get a sub. If you acting different, then you getting. And I ain't even let them come back like the Cubs. That's a dub. I'ma fly like a dove, so what's up? Lost in my mind and I'm drifting. Lost in my mind, seeing different. I've been lost in my mind and I'm drifting. I've been lost in my mind, seeing different. If you ain't showing love, then you only showing hate. And ready, get enough. That along with the knowledge got my conscience rising up. The frequency way higher than when I was. And if they ain't riding, I'ma leave them stuck. Cause most of them like Biden. Joe's trying to get a buck. I'm a pro, so they duck and say I'm loco. Meanwhile, rappers say the same thing like Coco. I don't see a threat, I don't stress over bozos. I bounce back the best, and that's no pogo. I did it all solo with the mind of a mogo. They try to throw a low blow, no. I got my guard higher like I got God higher. A star that's getting brighter, hanging in like a fighter. I gotta be liver, show a bob and weave and end them with good nighters. Lost in my mind and I'm drifting. Only bringing fire. Lost in my mind, seeing different. I've been lost in my mind and I'm drifting. I've been lost in my mind, seeing different.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
I got a second, yeah, in the air. Say she feel like she on an elevator. Baby, I'm going up like an escalator. I'ma finish these escalators. Getting paper, oh wait. Remember them nights on my escalator. Now I'm waking up, getting paid. PayPal me, then it's straight to chase. I won't just let me cuff like a plane of Thomas plane.
Hop up out the Porsche and hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. You see my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi. Hop up out the Porsche and hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi.
Couple zeros with me, count up 31s. Clean money capers, got a dirty. Getting money, gotta give me some. Selling, about to give me one. Blowing money fast, flipping through the funds. Passing through the block, cheating on the run. Been a short, sticking to my. 12, he got a rocket, Eddie got a. Yo, Trizzy, wanna call me Kroger. Shout out to my 10 chains on, call me Rick the Road.